Hello everyone, this is MJPWGaming and welcome back. I know I haven't did any kind of like commentaries in quite a while. I did however do a video on my personal top favorite, is 10 of them. I didn't want to call it a top 10 because I didn't want people to think that this is like a collection of people's favorite maps of zombies. But no, this is my personal favorites. I guess. But I wanted to start the year out pretty good. This is going to be a new kind of thing I kind of wanted to do because in 2017 I wanted to do a podcast, but that kind of thing didn't work. So I'm taking a little bit of inspiration on Rad Austin. A lot of people within the zombies community, I'm sure if you are listening to this right now, I'm sure hopefully you know of Rad Austin because he is an amazing guy. Love him to death. He's a great guy. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to be taking a little bit of inspiration on him and talking about some topics. And today what I'm going to be starting off with is talking about my hopes and what I hope to see in Black Ops 4. And this is going to be talking about the campaign and the zombies. Not multiplayer because most people don't want to hear the opinion of a zombies uploader on multiplayer. Yet I play a lot more of World War II's multiplayer than the zombies. I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it. But you know, a lot of people don't care for my opinion on multiplayer, which I understand. It's whatever. And so what I'm hoping for, I'm hoping to at least do at least 5 videos a week because I've been really lacking in regards of YouTube for the last, I want to say 2 months since World War II came out. Because, you know, I just don't know what to make the content on. And I've been really busy with, like, Black Ops 3 modding. I don't know if anybody listening has seen some of the work I've did. But it takes time, and it takes focus. And if I'm focused on one thing, chances are I'm going to neglect something else. And, you know, I chose to neglect the YouTube channel. And surprisingly, it kept growing while I was away. Some could say it was growing better when I was away, which is funny to say. But you know, hopping into what I said and what you clicked on the video for, I wanted to bring some more of a personal touch, a personal side, sharing my thoughts to my YouTube channel, not just following what everyone is doing. Anyways, like I said, what we're going to be talking about is my hopes of Black Ops 4, or what we're calling Black Ops 4. Don't know if it's going to be called that. Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is talked about. However, there is some talk of the setting of the game, but I'm not going to be talking about it in case it isn't real, you know. So, I have a little list on my phone I've written out of little topics to talk about. So, the setting, what I personally hope for is something within, like, Black Ops 1's setting. And, the guns of the period that they used within Black Ops 1 is my favorite. And Black Ops 1 taught me a lot about guns. And, it taught me a lot about, like, being interested within history. Because prior to that, like, before I started playing Black Ops 1, I just thought, like, who cares? Let's just stay in the present and go to the future and such. But after playing Black Ops 1, I genuinely got interested. So, I think, going back to that setting, and even with World War II, going back to World War II, obviously, you know, it introduces a whole, new side of things that a lot of people probably don't see, to a whole generation of people that says, oh, I don't care about history, let's stay in the present and go to the future. So, you know what I mean? Like, it makes people interested when people pop in that World War II disc or play Black Ops 1, or if Black Ops 4 is set in a Black Ops 1 sort of style future, or not future, and in a setting, I think it would be really, really good. And I'll go ahead and say it in regards to sales. If Black Ops 4 goes into the future again, I'm worried about the sales towards the game and how the game will do. However, me personally, I love the futuristic Call of Duties. I loved Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. The multiplayer, I think it's fast, I think it's smooth, I think it's great. And a little side touch onto World War II, I just feel like it takes a lot longer to find someone. I think it takes a lot longer to sort of just, you know, go. And then speaking of Black Ops 1, what I would really like to see again is Woods and Mason. Even if we couldn't get Mason back, I'm sure James C. Burns Woods, you know, Frank Woods, the good old lovable character, I'm sure he would be completely down for a solo type of role. So a campaign completely focused on Woods would be pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would be very, very hyped up for that. And so, you know, that's kind of my main touches for in regards to the campaign, just saying that I would love to see that these characters returned or had an expansion towards the story, because Black Ops 3 just kind of threw it out the window in regards to the campaign. There was the touch on of Raul Menendez, but, you know, just saying it kind of like doesn't do the last two games campaigns justice. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments of your opinion. And now touching on the zombies, what I would really like to see, or in this case, what I would like to not see, I don't hope to see apothecons or any of that stuff ever again in zombies, to be honest. Like, it was a crazy step in a weird direction, and my honest opinion, I'm being completely honest with you, I thought it was really weird to have, to go from a dig site where they was digging up the element that they've been talking about throughout the whole story, and we've seen in several other maps, to go from that to aliens and such in the sky, squid monsters, a squid guy that's trying to get everybody, and a ball that captures souls. It's a very strange step. I'm sure, like, you know, there's countless dozens, hundreds, thousands of people that love the story of Black Ops 3, and I'm sad to say that I'm personally not one of them. I mean, I do understand and like the story of what was building up throughout Black Ops 3, like where they have to go back and kill their Ultimus character, their Ultimus versions of themselves to prevent Moon, basically. So I do like that side of the story. However, what was building up throughout Black Ops 1, and I gotta say I love Black Ops 2, what was building up throughout those games, I loved it, because it felt like a very weird, twisted, somewhat weird kind of historical-like thing. Like, what if in history that this happened, this story actually happened? What if it actually happened, you know? And that leads into my next topic, which is where I hope that the Ultimus characters can somehow return, and also the Victus, which Victus has a very strong start. If they actually do bring them back, they could probably be welcomed with open arms, because they made the comic book series of these characters, and the Victus characters are the transit crew. A lot of people call them. I still call them that, but I like to be technical, I guess, now. So yeah, they have a really strong start if Treyarch decided to bring them back, which I'm okay with it, because I love their maps. Even if it was through Zelensky, and a lot of people was kind of, you know, everyone's kind of back and forth with their opinions on such stuff like this, you know, but it's whatever. And like I said, I would like to see the Ultimus characters return. Like, What happened to them when they was on Moon? Did they just die? Is that what that happened? Like, you know, there's no continuation with them. So I would like to see something happen, maybe. Maybe they could get off the Moon, and, you know, people keep talking about a Paris or London and maps of such like that. Maybe they can continue with that, with the Ultimus characters. So, yeah, I would like to see the Black Ops 1 characters, the original crew, come back. And lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is kind of something people have been speculating and talking about. Don't know if it's 100% confirmed or anything like that, but people keep talking about Mob of the Dead coming back as like a pre-order bonus or something with Black Ops 4, or it comes on disc. You know, I don't know. I don't know how true this would be. I hope it's not just a on disc and that's it. Like, there's nothing else, like no brand new maps, because people would get bored very quick. Even if people did get their Mob of the Dead remastered official, people won't play it very long, because people won't have or people won't upload it very long. People will be playing it for a while, but people won't have stuff to upload, and people will be flocking back to games like Fortnite and streaming that. That's why like, there's not a whole lot to cover with World War II zombies right now. That's why I'm talking about older zombies maps and the future, because there's nothing kind of going on right now. I could talk about the trailer, but, you know, when people's talking about it back and forth, then, you know, there's no need for me to do it too. But like I said, like, people would cover it on their YouTube channels and such, and that would kind of be it. Just like Zombies Chronicles, the content can last for a little bit, but it won't last long. Now that is in the sense of as a content creator, not as a player. Now as a player, I would love to have Mob of the Dead. However, I would also like something new, because if I truly really wanted to play Mob of the Dead right now, I could, because we already have it. Now that just means that I would like to see something new within Black Ops 4. So I see all these people talking about it. I'm worried that maybe it would be the on-disc map, which I highly doubt, and I highly doubt it would be a pre-order bonus. I think maybe it could be an add-on, maybe, I don't know, but like, to be honest, I don't see how it could fit into it, like, how it could work within, like, starting off, like, hey, here's Black Ops 4, you also get Mob of the Dead. Because, you know, that's a pretty big kind of map to have for a pre-order bonus. Watch me say all this stuff, and it actually becomes a pre-order bonus. I'm gonna be kind of upset with myself, but then I would be like, wow, they actually made that a pre-order bonus. That huge map, that huge amazing map, they made it a pre-order bonus. You know, but if a team has the kind of materials to just kind of make something like that, and since you know it's already been made, and maybe they still could just convert the files over, maybe it wouldn't be too hard. You know, maybe it's not that bad as a pre-order bonus. You know, I would pre-order. I mean, even though, you know, first day they put out a trailer and I can pre-order, I've already pre-ordered. But yeah, so this has been my hopes for Black Ops 4. Let me know down in the comments. I always almost say description. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are, and maybe we can talk about it a little bit. And let me know, like, what you hope for in Black Ops 4. So thank you so much for listening and watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.